Hey, Aven, how's it going?
Yeah.
What are you doing above the cows, Aven? No, don't swim with the cows. Also, it's really difficult to get out of there. You shouldn't have gone in there. What are you doing to them? Can't accept these things. Can't accept these things you're doing to these cows.
Whew, thank you, Chris.
You're just being compassionate.
Sorry, it's just all that manure that we have over there. It was sucking me in. It just like it got to my head. It was just like, what is this? I have to find out.
Find out something like it displaced so much oxygen that it began creating a vortex.
A vacuum in space.
Exactly.
It pulled me in, and I just couldn't get out. I was just dying. There were so many cows. It was like being trampled on. But like
while being trampled on.
It was like being trampled on vertically. instead of actually being trampled on, you're being like trampled on by from the cow's sides.
That's how it works with crowds. That's why you don't want to go to a mosh pit. It feels exactly like that, especially because of the manure there.
Oh shit! I see what you did there. Apparently, there's like this mosh pit fights where they actually clear out an area just for people to fight.
That's weird.
During the mosh pit. I didn't say it was ethical. I just said it was.
Of course, it's not ethical. It's ethical these days. I'd like to make note of what I'm working on right now, which is mostly trying to get bees sorted out a bit, because I want to actually do more offline work on it, but I don't have the resources for it, so I didn't want to build the machines for it, without being, recorded. So I moved some of the mutagen into this tank here, so I could remove the mutator, and I'm going to upgrade the mutatron, because the great thing about the mutatron is that it guarantees mutation, but with an advanced mutatron, I can pick which mutation it chooses.
Oh, well then.
So, if there's 3 different types that come from the same combination, I can pick which one of the 3 I want.
Science.
Also, to make our snow system a bit better, I've moved the glacial precipitator over to here. And it's got a chest full of snowballs over here. And it's next to the accumulator, so it's just making constant snowballs. So we could one day be ruled by snowmen.
Oh.
In our near future, I'm sure.
I don't think I want to build a snowman then.
You don't want to build a snowman?
No, I don't want to build a snowman.
I get the feeling I should watch Frozen just to know what everyone knows about it, but
I feel
at the same time, I don't really want to.
Overhyped for what it is.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I mean,
it's like saying it's basically a Disney production, so it's just like everyone loves it for some reason, and that's it.
Personally, I think Tangled was a better movie, but whatever. To each your own.
I thought I had bronze gears in here. Oh, I did. Okay. No, and those are Tinker ones. Those ones will work. They'll all work.
Sorry. It's fine. That's fine. Why are you removing our glacier precipitator?
I moved it. I didn't remove it. There's a difference.
Moved it? To where?
I just mentioned it 5 seconds ago, Aven.
Oh.
Pay attention. I put it over here, where the water is constantly generating to it. So look, there's a chest full of snowballs.
Oh. Okay, I threw that down for a moment. I was like, oh. What's that?
Also, that reminds me, I should turn on my F7. See, we can make plenty of, smoothies, yes. The vital thing to our survival, I forgot the name of. It's like, what is the drink I need to survive? And then I starve to death.
Starve to death. Like, oh, shit. I double-clicked the snowballs. They all went into the computer. Amazing.
Yeah, sometimes it can do that. You're supposed to be able to shift-click it, but I think Sometimes it's weird because I've transferred lots of things sometimes with some machines and stuff, and I question how, because I don't actually know how to do that there. It just works randomly sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it's best not to question things.
I just had a long day, so it's like it's so beautiful. It was so beautifully long. I loved it.
You should have a less long day.
Oh.
Alloy. Question mark. Alright, I guess I'll just do this the smart way? Question mark? Am I out of... No, I got plenty of bronze. What the hell is happening?
Because, like, school's fun. School's fun. It's always fun. It's cool. You know, it's school. What else you want to know about it?
School is it's school.
I do have an instructor, though, that watches a lot. I repeat, a lot of visual aids. She has a bunch of videos.
That's kind of cool, actually, you know. It's great to have videos.
Yeah, I know, but there's a limit.
It's better than having to read a whole bunch, you know?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of text here and there.
I mean, the
I feel
videos
like
that we watched today,
definition.
the videos that we watched today, I do agree with, were like the most useful YouTube videos I've ever fucking saw. But of course, this is humanities, and like those brief history animated things really does assist with the what is it that I'm thinking of? For reciting purposes, it really does help.
Yeah. You captured the tank from here, but you can go ahead and put it away if you want to. I don't really particularly need it.
Motherfucker. Alright, I'll just put it right there.
No, Aven, now I gotta mine it again.
Oh yeah, that was so hard, Chris.
You ruined part of my life. Okay. Oh. You son of a... You're behind this. All bad things in the world. It's all your fault. I can't even get to the...
Through the goddamn door.
This is my life now, Aven. This is what I get.
Don't worry, just have a smoothie. I'll be happy. Dun, dun. Have a smoothie. Do 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 do.
This is highly disturbing.
Don't worry, just have a smoothie. Don't worry. For copyright purposes.
Don't worry. For the love of God, don't worry.
Let's see.
Noble. Right now I'm working on some Imperial drones. I need to get some Royal Jelly for production boosts.
You had it.
So I need to build the wall of bees. Just a swarm of bees, like death. I need my automation. Need my automation upgrade. Oh yeah, I forgot to deal with that access terminal stuff, making it so it doesn't take power. Oh well, laziness. Need auto. Right there. Alright. So that should go through a few cycles because I need to make a bunch of bee drones. Drones. Alright. Cows over there seem happy as hell. Too happy. I plan to make greatwood today because I've been putting that off for so long. And I get the feeling this is it's off. And I get the feeling that, you know, I'm going to end up putting it off forever if I don't get to it today, so I really should. And I don't know if this is going to work, so I feel like the cows are just massive jerks. A part of me questions, actually, if this breeder doesn't know what to make of the fact there's so many cows here. Because I did change the number at one point by moving them, and it did something. It's like there's an odd number and it just can't handle it. It's like, oh, We didn't expect to have to do that. One of these cows is going to have to be by itself. Ah, these cows. One day they'll all make sense. I might just start working on the cows while offline or something, because they're gonna consume our entire lives. So, I'm not worried about that for now. Especially if it's bugging like that. I don't really know why it's bugging like that. Mine never did that, I don't think. But I could be wrong. I need some witch water so that I can start making the tree. I need a bucket. And I need exactly 6 buckets. Viz filter. I don't think I need to pull out any more stuff. I need to get a knapsack or something. I don't particularly need a hammer. Put that away, I don't really need that. I could make an air sigil right now too, because I've got 1 tier, so... But I don't really want to get to it. How's it going, Aven?
Just back from life, it just gurgitated the shit that's around it.
What the hell?
It's just because I finally started playing video games again, and I'm like, man, this is a sweet, sweet escape. Like, for a while...
What do you mean, just started, like, what were you doing beforehand?
Well, just because it's just, like, constant reading, or...
Oh, schoolwork?
Reading, into the army, looking into how to repair other things that I had to fucking, like, learn the next day. Or routes I needed to freaking scribble down in my brain. So it was just pretty much a lot of preparing with the recent month. So it was just, I would occasionally get on and play something. But it's just, as of recently, it's just as of nothing but games, and my brain felt so good.
Well, there was always us recording on every week, at least.
We didn't do this. We didn't do this for the month. So it's also...
Well, not necessarily. We did it at some points. It was a bit more off now.
No, we didn't do it since a friggin' month, since when Louise was here. You complained about the holidays, that they were longer than you thought, and then apparently they were longer than you thought.
Yeah, they were longer than we thought, but we were there. We played
I was there.
Remember we recorded FTV? The last one?
Oh, yeah.
That one was definitely this month.
Yeah, you are kind of...
But it was rather spaced out. But, that's how it happens. Where are the flowers? There should be...
So when I got off of school today, I pulled into my, natural parking spot, got out my car, and then this older gentleman up the street's like, hey, can you help me? And I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll come up, and that, he's like, oh, I need directions to the hospital, which is just up the street by your mom's house, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, no problem. I run up to him, and I give him directions. This is a 60-year-old man. Right?
Yeah.
Did not know where the hell he was. And for like, for what do they call it? Privacy concerns, I shall call him Lester. So
All
like
right.
Lester was telling me on how he lives in like freaking Juliet, Illinois, and he is just near to Rockford. I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck do you go to the hospital? Right?
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to like pull out his what is it? His freaking paperwork. What do they call that shit? Discharge papers, I guess. Freaking. And I'm just reading, and he just was there for a cold. Like, to get medicine for a cold. And I'm like, that must be some fucking serious cold. Like, he was freaking sneezing all over everything.
And then they found out he had Ebola.
So, I mean, you know, it's cool. It's cool. We got this old man, and he's like asking for a ride. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm really fucking tired of driving right now. So then I make the unconscious decision to say, you know what? I'll walk with you. I can't drive right now because I don't have enough gas. I don't know what am I fucking right mind.
I felt like you left your car right there, and you're just like, yeah, sure, let's go.
Yeah. I had,
what the hell?
I had like the Luis moment.
I need a jungle tree.
So then we proceed to walk up the street. You know, we're just talking about each other. You know, hey, what I do and what he's doing out here, which I still don't really fucking know what. And then we get him to the hospital, right, to the front desk. And of course, the woman took him away from me. She literally took him. She was like, "Hey, she's mine now. Get the fuck out of here."
Find out he's from the insane asylum world. And you just been walking around with a crazy guy.
Exactly. And like apparently, the one reason I found him, right, is because like he was supposed to go to like these I quote project apartments 4 blocks away from the hospital, right? Keep in mind, I do not know, even though he has discharge papers, I did not know which medical institution he was discharged from.
Yeah.
So he's like literally in the middle of bumbfuck nowhere, and from the looks of the reception's face when we got there, he didn't come from there. So it's just like, where the fuck did you come from, man? Did you walk from all the way from Juliet to get here?
Maybe. Put up with it.
He's like, I've been walking a long while, man. I'm thinking to myself, God damn, you should apply yourself for special forces right now, because that's a long walk. It was really interesting. Look at all this. Look at this. Got nothing but cow butt here. And that's
Hey, it's your fault. Your fault.
my fault.
Exactly.
How is it my fault? You're the one that wanted to do everything.
Hey.
I want to subject these animals to cruelty. I'm going to take it to Congress. I'm going to hold
What's Congress going to do? Talk amongst themselves and not get anything accomplished? Is that going to stop me?
nonsense. You saw the State of the Union recently?
Actually, no,
Obama was just like, fuck you, Republicans, replications.
You know,
like,
he had a line in there that people
You replicators and you Democrats, you dumb crops, you dumb crops and you replicators. You guys, you mix together instead of being your separate dumb crops and replicators, and that is how we fix things, by not being dumb crops and replicators. Because let's face it, they are dumb crops and they are replicators. I don't know.
Already then?
I don't know. I just took politics. Don't judge me. I don't know.
I just like how crazy it became after the president said like a one-liner, where it was just like, I don't remember exactly what it was. It was something like, "I'm not running any more campaigns. I know, I've won them all."
It's because.
And like after that, people just memed the hell out of it. They were just like, "Oh, he's pimp. He's a player."
It was pretty clinical, climatical when you were watching it. You have to admit, because
I mean, I saw it, so it was just like, you see it happen, and it was just like, yeah, I think he did just play a pretty powerful card there.
Yeah, it's because it was like, here's this like talk, right? Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, Congress is majority being Republican now. So, that 2 years of free college that they're discussing about, which like every professor's looking forward to because that's more employment for them.
Yeah.
And of course, long story short, just benefits as long as there's work for it. Alright. So, keep in mind, he's pretty much in a room full of dicks. Right?
Yes.
And they pretty much taunted him when he said, my run's over. So they're like, what they're thinking? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And then, he comes out, he has that comeback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Also, I like how everyone was completely silent when they were talking about global warming. The entire State of the Union, right? Because
I don't know how serious it was. Like, was it one of those kind of silences where, like, it seemed like neither side had any sort of solution, or more or less
neither side didn't really
both
have
sides kind of agreed something was up.
both had ideas, but
no clear way on how to do it, kind of thing.
Wait, say what? Say what? I didn't hear you.
Oh, but no clear idea on how to do anything about it?
Yeah. Because, alright, I have a paper due for the State of the Union, right? Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that explains I watched it.
Well, no, I wanted to watch it before, but I seriously put it off on hold because we were going to do it together in class.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I want to watch it too, just out of curiosity.
And for opportunity.
But those things go for like, how long are they? Like an hour or so?
Just an hour.
Just of straight Democrat, just going right in your ear.
Because I mean, like, it's not bad, and I wanted to watch it, but I didn't know. I would have lost opportunity costs for doing it. You know, it's like, why watch it again in class?
I know what you mean.
So, oh shit.
All right, I've got enough Ignis. I was missing Ignis for a bit.
Shit. So,
all right, so I should be able to make great trees now. I just need a jungle tree. All right. I don't know if we have any though. I think I can use slime with a tree. No, it makes rubber trees. Never mind. I'm crazy. Tree. About 350.
350.
Jungle
Yeah,
sap.
as we were saying. So you know,
Yes.
every subject you could think of that's unrecent has been discussed. Like our policies about overseas, which I still have no freaking clue what the hell we're doing. Other than we're withdrawn. Other than that, we've already withdrawn. So it's like we're peacetime. What else we fucking want? And there was that college medical. Mandatory medical insurance. Let's see what else. Yeah, everything was pretty much applause. It was nothing but a gigantic clap fest.
Mm-hmm.
And then global warming comes up, and not a goddamn soul gave a shit. Not a goddamn soul. Not a goddamn soul. And wait, hold on. Let me just express just how. Let me find the quote.
I wasn't sure if I had to plant these and do something weird for them first, but apparently it's just straightforward.
Because, like, literally, what he said during that moment, I don't care what you said. It's fucking, it really bothered the living shit out of me. Because,
Alright, so I got a jungle sapling. Excellent. Excellent.
oh shit. Don't tell me.
So now, hopefully this won't just blow up everything. This is very dangerous, this one, because this one wants to blow up everything.
Okay. This pretty much summed up the entire debate with just this one line. Right? I quote, begin quote, I've heard some folks try to dodge the evidence by saying they're not scientists. That we don't have enough information to act. Well, I'm not a scientist either, but you know what? I know a lot of really good ones. Scientists at NASA, at the NOAA, and our major universities, the best scientists in the world, are all telling us that our activities are changing the climate. And if we do not act forcefully, we'll continue to see rising oceans, longer, hotter heat waves, dangerous droughts and floods, and massive disruptions that can trigger greater migration, conflicts, and hunger around the globe. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much summed it up. And goddamn, every person was silent. Not a clap. Not a fucking clap. Like, if he was on the verge of saying something like "free college for all," they would interrupt him and start clapping at free.
Money's not used, yes.
So, I mean...
That's how everyone works, though. I mean, the moment free shows up anywhere, everyone's happy.
Exactly.
The rich people are happy, the poor people are happy. It's the one thing that unifies us as a species.
Oh, shit. What the fuck is that?
That was me going up the elevator. Don't worry about it.
Forgot about it.
I just used it as fast as humanly possible.
It's just one gigantic...
It, like, reminds me of when I was, like... I was just fumbling around with the radio, right?
Yes.
And so, I switched to station 1 or whatnot. There's music. Switched to station 2, there's music. Then I switched to station 3 or so. I think I might have been just doing tune, just seek, rather. And so, the third station or whatnot was just completely silent. So I'm like, this must just be an empty blank channel, right?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, there was something like God created us or something like it just came out fast as hell. We were created in God's image. And it was like that within a second. And I changed the channel instantly after hearing that. But my response in my head was, oh my God, I don't think Flash could have beat this guy at saying this.
I thought you were like, was I just like ear bombed or something? Like,
Exactly.
I feel violated slightly.
Like
it was just someone came up to my ear, said that, and just.
Like, I had no problem with what was said, but it was the fact that it was said at, like, lightning pace. Also, don't use that hoe on anything.
I'm not using it.
I know, just don't. Because that's a very special one, so I don't want it wasted.
Oh, don't worry. You used it for this entire field.
No, that's bad. Very bad.
You SOB.
You.
Apparently, econ people love using acronyms. So... the, like, waiting in line for a apple. Holy shit.
Hopefully this won't destroy the planet. We kind of need it.
Oh
I'd
shit.
Stay away from
it. Shit. Why didn't it hit you? Why me? You were closer.
Because it doesn't like you very much.
Don't worry.
Think about
Don't worry.
I
I watched the episode of Charm. I know what to do.
Don't throw things at it. For the love of God, Aven, you don't understand. God, get into the reactor. All right. Don't do that. That's crazy.
What type of... Oh, shit.
Ow. I fear
tree
nothing.
Are we making?
You can't take me down. I'm gonna eat this food right in front of you. That'll teach you. See, look, it's causing effects in the outside world, Aven. Stay away from it.
Other than the occasional lightning bolt, I don't know what else to say, Chris.
It is kind of dangerous. It might explode at random. So, I'd stay away from it. Don't tap on things for the love of God. You might cause...
I might anger the reactor.
I'll have to spend like an hour trying to fix what you do.
Oh, shit. The reactor... The reactor...
It just randomly likes to slap people, you know?
How it looks like Dead Space. Oh, man, I would totally kill for a new Dead Space right now.
I know I would, too. I can't wait for the 4th. There's gotta be a 4th one.
Yeah, I really do hope there is.
There's gotta be. I mean, they could have ended it on a death, and maybe in a dream and stuff like that. But I don't know if I don't know why they would.
I wouldn't mind a new perspective, like that police officer DLC.
Yeah, that's a good point. We don't necessarily need Isaac to be a part of it, or even so, Isaac could exist beyond it. I mean, maybe the marker imprinted Isaac into it, you know, kind of thing, so that maybe other people could start experiencing insanities or whatnot, but actually see Isaac and try to get saved from the marker, you know?
Yes.
So, I mean, there's all sorts of cool things that could be done. And I definitely look forward to seeing more from Dead Space. But it's going to take time still. I mean, I'm sure they don't even have much of a concept going as to what they're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you can do freaking annual releases for it, and I'm not advocating for that.
If they were smart about it, they could, but it would still be difficult. That's not very good.
Thing popped off.
Yeah, it likes to knock them down.
Like, I think it's someone argued on how it's difficult to keep old enemies fresh.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because, I mean...
It's like knowing the mechanics and stuff. Like, Minecraft was one of those games that was kind of cool at first, but once you get used to it, it's just like, it becomes a norm.
Yeah.
So, you need, like, new blood every other time.
But, I mean, we could become like
the stuff it
Assassin's
made
Creed at
after
this
it.
point where like the story is a lot more what the fuck am I? Anyways, you can focus more on the story, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because currently I'm playing Transistor, Bravely Default. I mean, those are really excellent story-driven games.
Yeah.
It's a story that projects you forward. And for like the longest period of time in console game generating, developing, they were just doing nothing but doing the same gosh darn game, just with a different story.
Yeah.
Crisis.
But that's the great thing, is that you can reuse so much, and you don't have to worry too much about it. It's important to add new game mechanics when possible.
Yes.
But it's not like the only thing that'll make the world work. Because, hell, Mario sold a bunch of games too. And I mean, it still hasn't changed much of its ways. It just added another dimension.
Yeah, more or less.
But it is somewhat challenging. I don't know. It might just be me, though. I'm not a big fan of coming up with stories because it's not really one of my strongest suits.
Yes. Oh, shit.
It's just slapping you around.
So, like, it's also interesting to come across games that have the general same feel as other ones. For example,
Yeah.
oh shit!
I don't
blew
think
blew off a butt.
Nope, we're good.
Book it.
Yeah, it likes to knock them off the pillars sometimes too. But we got what we wanted, so I've got a greatwood sapling here, and this was the only way to get it. So now I need that hoe, by the way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can now grow the universe in my hands.